physical basketball, guys.
And the dunk by Payton.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Here's Magician. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, he's won at the high.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and that.
Well, you're here to watch.
Substitution
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Porter. And it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. That's good from Payton. And Chris with shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. This year, not only did we influence the game, fast break, 94 feet on defense, but we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. And what do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small, and it's Wiggins and Green. Thompson is out there with Payton, and it's Bielitsa in at the 5. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He dropped in 55 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
So it's San Antonio now. The Warriors making the shot. Magician. Pirtle, the pass to Magician. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Pirtle.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Thompson inside. He's covered by Murray. On the wing, Wiggins. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Magician. He's got 15. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Magician.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
The guard pair, Murray and White. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. And it's Magician in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
He's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was a rookie.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Magician, covered by Wiggins. Here's Magician. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Spurs making a change here. Young's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
And Wiggins thrives as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they...
Substitution for the Warriors.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Magician. 21 points in the game. Craps in the tray.
He's leaning on the three-point shot a little more in this half. Only had 1 before the break, but he's got 3 of them since then.
And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 23 points.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active. How he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cut.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Klay as guards with Draymond at 4. Bielitsa is out there with Otto Porter Jr.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Thompson is double. Bielitsa inside. Hurdles there. Bielitsa misses.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry passes to Green. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Magician, guarded by Porter. The shot's good from Magician.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Thompson. Green with the ball. over Johnson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Magician, ordered by Green.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's Porter outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Magician, guarded by Porter. Good! Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
He's an all-time great shooter with a tremendous motor. Thompson, he loves to one-up the opponent.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That one's in there. The Warrior lead has got back down to 5 as they get the points there from Magician.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Johnson against Green. Curry. A rebound by the Spurs. Magician's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Right when they need it the most. Seemed like he's getting all his points from behind the arc.
Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Young's checked in for Jakob Berger. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
I think you did.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
They double-team Kerr. Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. That one's off. Still out of sync.
That would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back to the triple at the other end.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry against Murray. Money!
Yeah, look at Wiseman stepping up here, showing he's ready to shoulder the pressure of the moment.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 2. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Magician. And again for 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And G.A. with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Inside. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Spurs with possession. And an intentional foul right there.
Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And so they foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. That's his second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for San Antonio.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Curry. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to? Steph Curry. Who?
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
For San Antonio, Derek.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
It's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. That's his third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point. So it's San Antonio with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Wait.黑兵，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜，黑王，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻，AP，按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，在赌玩来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑的黑，甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉得低，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。我们还 brother 像 HOTF4B 投射 B2K 海豹部队天地会 MVP 进攻目标 like 飞虎队4大天王黎明国成长学友我要当刘德华拍电影发专辑头发上抹点发蜡头发上抹点发蜡凌晨3点钟兰桂坊听着我的法拉利我是个女小弟娱乐行业里面我们保持着更 average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Harless, but I never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, some boy couldn't give me a speaking. These man they don't believe in you, and they wanna choose. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like them walk on cash. Try and know that I'm active. Because I'm matching. TV still gang haters see me against some fan. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now just make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Half full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with ends in the Bentley. Don't need them to accept me. What you are gonna respect me. Beast in my belly, don't tempt me. The belly of the beast is deadly. Half full or half empty. Half full, it ain't empty. No envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept dread. Falls in love with it. Still rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it Red Sea. These man are just do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards, but I'm my best look. Diamond and shine and a glisten. Jump in the bend, it's time for the mission. I'll put my go-to face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half